Coach Huston, big week of the conference championships. Have you got your roster that you're taking the train to Georgia?
We do have the roster. We're all filled up. No seats left available, so we got the whole team going. Our impeccable, incredible staff, and along with Adrian, our athletic trainer. So we're all raring to go.
Who's been training well individually for Rice?
Who's been training well? Gosh, everybody really has kind of been having their moments. I mean, we've definitely kind of come out of kind of our training mode, and now we've stepped back up into kind of more of our thoroughbred race mode. And I'm really happy with what I've been seeing from a lot of people. When you transition in that kind of work, from kind of building capacity and a lot of work to trying to get that realization phase, you can see you don't get to see some success initially, and they're starting to shine and sparkle now as we're getting closer to the meet.
How important is it taking that early group to get a little feel for the pool that haven't been in there before?
Well, we just are doing it a little different. We've always traveled together in the past, and I didn't want to miss much class if we could help it. So we're taking a little over half the team after class on Tuesday, and the ones who are getting up and competing on Wednesday. We wanted them there, with no travel issues. So we're going to leave, and they will have to miss class tomorrow, but it's a smaller group. We'll have more of the day to be at Georgia Tech and get in their pool and warm up and swim and just kind of have a nice, more leisurely afternoon than feeling rushed. So I'm trying to strike a compromise.
What's your experience tell you about the way the seniors get after this meet, and then also the freshmen is their first time in this meet?
Well, yeah, traditionally our seniors have really finished their careers with a really strong Conference USA championship, and this group really, it looks no different to me. I mean, I've been really impressed with our seniors really all year, but I think they're really ready. They're really excited to swim and step up and race. Our freshmen, the key with them is we've have to grow up maybe a little faster. And for our team to really have a shot at winning, we need our freshmen to perform at a high level. And I feel like they're in the best place they've been since they've been here. We've learned a lot through the year, learned a lot with them back in the Phil Hansel meet in November, and we feel like that was a blessing. We got to address some of the issues we saw and really work to try to make ourselves better in certain areas, in particular with freshmen. And so we'll see if we've done our jobs as coaches and as teammates to have everybody ready to go.
No more tweaking and experimenting with relays. You've got to have your right groups. What's your assessment of those teams?
I won't say it's carved in stone, but we're pretty darn close. Wednesday, we know what we're doing on Wednesday for the 200 medley relay and the 800 free relay. Always after that, you gotta have some flexibility. I mean, you go with the hot hand sometimes, and somebody who's maybe swimming a little better than you'd anticipated, or maybe someone's a little off, or you're trying to rest someone or give them a little more recovery. But we've got some depth, and so I feel pretty good about if we do have to do any shuffling, we're in a really good place to shuffle in some events.
A colleague of ours who we think really highly of, Jim Bevan, brought home the conference trophy from this weekend. Does that add any little bit of extra motivation from?
Well, yeah. I mean, let's make it a twofer. Let's make another weekend of a Rice team bringing home a championship would be awesome. We know we've got 4 days of racing ahead of us, and we can only control one thing, and that's what our team does, racing and competing in the water. And the one thing we don't have any control over is what some divers do to kind of potentially get in the way of that. So as long as we do what we're destined and meant to do, I think we'll be in a very competitive place.